All right, guys, welcome into the film room, and we're going to break down Jordan Nubin's historic day, excellent day this past weekend. This was the best part of football, is when guys go down, who steps up? You know, you work so hard, and all that guarantees you is an opportunity. The challenge then becomes, what do you do with that opportunity? Let's take a look what Jordan Nubin did. And I'm going to show you a couple of these plays early on, just to kind of show you, look at him press the hole, patient, and then he sees the hole and burst. Okay, go. And in some of these plays, the O-line did a phenomenal job. But for him to get to 200 plus yards, he kind of leaned on him like a wrestler, just put his body weight on him. What do I mean by that? 40 carries on the day. 40 carries on the day. Look at the patience right here. He's not just running around right now. And by being patient, do you see what that does? The linebacker comes down, the safety comes down. If he just runs right now, they're going to meet him. Patience. So 40 carries on the day. He's leaning on him. And what you'll see later in the breakdown is what that allows him to do. How about this? We should highlight him right here. Greg Johnson, true freshman, getting the start. Let's do a double team up to the backer, Ariante Ursary. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, receiver, go dig out the safety and we're going to run on the corner. It was extremely impressive to understand where Minnesota was at as in their running back room. 3 guys out. Sean Tyler comes in. He fumbles early in the game, and that PJ basically said for Jordan Nubin, listen, if we win, it's going to be behind you. If we win this game, it's going to be behind you. Once again, Michigan State loves to plug backers. What does that mean? So he's going to run backside. And this guy's really supposed to get in the gap on this gap in between the tackle and the guard. But here's your key block. Center and freshman Greg Johnson having awareness. Bang, look at that. Bang, you got a nice hole. You got a nice hole. So it was a team effort here. It's Jordan Nubin, 40 carries, over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. But the O-line did a great job. And then what you see is they're a big zone team. So they love outside zone. There's a lot of ways to run outside zone. You could put Brev over here on the line of scrimmage and they could double team from there. It would be the same thing, but you have to window dress it. You have to window dress it so it looks a little bit unique at times. Once again, my goodness. Look at the hole being formed. There's a hat for a hat right here, and we're going to run on the backside D line. And then break a few tackles and get 13, 14 yards. Break a few and get that big explosive play. This is what I wanted to start to show you, really on the last play. 4th quarter, 13 minutes left. He's been leaning on him like a boxer. He's leaning on him. And Michigan State did a pretty solid job for the most part early in the game. Jordan Nubin averaged about 5 yards per carry. But when a running back is continually delivering blows and when the offensive line has it in their mind, they will not lose. You're putting little deposits that will be withdrawn on in the 4th quarter. How about this? Take a look here. Double team Brev and Ariante Ursary. Put him on the ground. Tight end, let's go swab the hole. Swab the hole. Swab the down man, seal it. And then Jordan, you go do the rest. You go get 20 yards. You got a pancake front side. You got good seals across the line of scrimmage. This might have been my favorite play of the game. You can't see him right here, but that's Chris Autman-Bell. Okay, you see the shoes. You see the shoes. That's Chris Autman-Bell. Battled through injuries. Fighting. Seems like he's been at Minnesota for forever, but can he overcome the injury? Played the most snaps of the season against Iowa the week before, said, Coach, I'm ready to go. Your job as a receiver in this play is to push crack. If the safety stays back, you'll go man on the corner. But if the safety flies down like he does, you can't blink, you can't dance, you gotta go. Bam! Look at that point of contact, man. That's football. That's football. And Simeon Barrow's reading out of this. But as a good running back, you got to beat this. Why? There's two things happening here. When Chris Autman-Bell reads the safety, notice what that does to the corner. He's going with him because he's in man coverage. So you're digging out the safety. This guy's going inside, and Jordan, you're just in a track meet out around the edge. Bang. Let's just watch it one more time in real time. Bam, there goes Chris Autman-Bell. Then it's a track meet. You're not catching him. Look at the fans. Look at the fans. Man, hey, we love the Nubins. We love the Nubins up here in Minnesota. Tyler, Jordan, loving it, man. Having a great, great time. So there's that play we showed you earlier in the game. We're gonna have a tight end lead. Look at that. Watch your right tackle. Look at the foot in the ground, bang, and then watch the shoulder pads get lifted up. Watch this. Oh. There we go. Watch this. Watch your right tackle. Foot in the ground. Violent hands. Look at the hips roll. Bang. Hips roll. Hips roll. Shoulder pads up. And what's been happening as we saw that last touchdown, he's getting the edge on it. So notice these guys flying, flying, flying. And what Jordan's going to do is feel this backside. See that? You see the way that's forming? Look at that space. Look at that space. Break one, break two, almost break three. But don't you worry. Don't you worry. You almost got in there. Don't worry. First and goal, we're going to give it to you. And down in the goal line, it's less about scheme. It's less about perfection. It's more about will. It's more about want to. And I tell you, Jordan Nubin, when he woke up this past Saturday, he made the decision he will not be denied. And this is everything, man. Tyler Nubin with his brother Jordan Nubin. Tyler, the star of the Minnesota defense, going to play a long, long time in the as an NFL player, giving his brother some love. I just think this is the coolest thing in the world. I know for a fact when Jordan went back to the locker room, everyone was hugging him and patting him on the back. He earned all of that. Earned himself some more carries down the stretch of the season. Great job by Jordan. Great job by the O-line. Freshman Greg Johnson, you stepped up in a moment of adversity. The tight ends blocked well. Callie McManus did what he had to do. Daniel Jackson making plays. This was a great day for the Minnesota offense at an inflection point coming off the Iowa victory. Can they seize command of the West? Can they continue the success? They did exactly that. Jordan Nubin is the MVP. Great stuff, man.